But before that, I'm going to send it off to Jacob Morse in the studio for your short range forecast. Jacob.
Thanks, Joe. And we do have quite a warm-up coming for the day tomorrow. That's something to look forward to. But the big story from the day today was those winds coming out of the west, sustained winds anywhere from 10 to 20 miles per hour. So it was quite a blustery day. And those wind gusts were even stronger, coming in at 25 to 30 miles per hour at times, especially across central and western Pennsylvania. That's where the gustiest, the strongest winds were throughout the day today. Those winds will be pretty strong as we go into the day tomorrow as well, but they'll help to usher in much more mild air mass that'll allow some temperatures to get up to the 50-degree mark in parts of Pennsylvania. Temperatures today, though, made it up into the low to mid-40s across southern Pennsylvania. They struggled to get out of the mid-30s, though, across the northern tier, but these temperatures were a touch warmer than what we saw yesterday, and we'll be seeing another increase in temperatures for the day tomorrow. Satellite radar loop, 12-hour radar loop from the morning hours today shows some of that light precipitation that passed through the Commonwealth throughout the morning hours. Most of this was just some festive snowflakes that didn't amount to anything across Pennsylvania. The only areas that picked up some accumulating snow was up in the Endless Mountains and around the Scranton area, where they got an inch or two of snow this morning. Otherwise, not a whole lot to talk about with this very, rather quick-moving and weak system that passed through our area this morning. On this visible satellite imagery, I also want to point out the snowpack that's present across Ohio and throughout Pennsylvania as well. And this snowpack will be receding, though, as we go into the day tomorrow. We'll be putting a dent in that snow depth with temperatures that'll get well above freezing for the day tomorrow. And looking at that snow depth across the entirety of the lower 48, this is a pretty big change compared to what we saw last week. Only 35% of the lower 48 is covered with snow as of today, compared to 73% that was covered with snow at this time last week. A lot of snow melt happening down in the central and southern plains, as well as in the Mississippi River Valley. Pretty much all of that snow that fell in those areas last week has now melted, and that's all due to this surge of warmth across the central part of the country. Dallas, Texas at 80 degrees today. That's a pretty stark difference compared to temperatures that were well below freezing at this point last week. And this stretch of warmth extends all the way up into the northern plains. This will be shifting eastward and allow our temperatures to get well above average as we go into the day tomorrow. Currently across the central U.S., temperatures anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees above average. Our temperatures will also be 10 to 20 degrees above average for the day tomorrow. Satellite radar imagery across the lower 48 shows an active weather pattern with the jet stream position well to the north, allowing for some weak systems to pass quickly through these areas. We saw a couple of those weak systems pass through our area earlier this week. We'll be seeing this system trek to the east and provide us with some light precipitation as we go into the day tomorrow. A ridge of high pressure off to our south will allow for some clear skies in the overnight hours tonight, some sunshine for the first half of your day tomorrow before this cold front passes through, and that will touch off a couple of showers across Pennsylvania. We'll see that on the RPM model. Clear skies in the overnight hours tonight, some sunshine for the first half of your day before this cold front passes through, some scattered or isolated showers, especially in central and western PA. Those showers will become more isolated, though, in eastern PA as this cold front progresses through, and we'll be seeing temperatures return back to more normal levels behind the front, but it will be a pretty sunny day as we go into the day on Thursday. So summarizing this into your forecast tonight, dropping down to temperatures around 30 degrees, which is a little bit quite mild for this time of year. And those winds will be coming out of the south, and they won't be very strong as we go into the overnight hours tonight. Winds will get a little bit more gusty out of the south tomorrow, boosting those temperatures to around the 50-degree mark in southern PA, into the middle 40s across the northern tier. As that cold front pushes through, we'll be seeing some showers, especially in the afternoon and evening hours. And speaking of those 50-degree temperatures across the southern tier, this was the last time that our major cities reached 50 degrees. It's been quite some time in places like Harrisburg and Pittsburgh that I think have a decent shot at reaching 50 degrees. Other cities, I think, might struggle to get to that 50-degree mark for the day tomorrow. Then on Thursday, it will be a mostly sunny day for most with seasonable temperatures. A return to reality, though, compared to that spring-like feel that we'll see tomorrow. Marissa Fergery is here recapping your trivia answers from last week, coming up next. Tonight, those winds will not be as strong as they were during the day today, but they will be shifting out of the south, and that will not allow temperatures to fall back all that much. A rather mild night, only dropping down to around the 30-degree mark for most, but it will be a mostly clear night. That'll set up for a mostly sunny start to the day tomorrow for most, midday sunshine as well for central and eastern PA. And then we'll see that cold front pass through the Commonwealth as we go into the afternoon and evening hours, touching off some scattered showers in the west in the afternoon across the central mountains, and then some isolated showers by the evening hours in eastern PA. Those winds, though, will still be gusty, and they'll be coming out of the south anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour. Behind the cold front, some stray afternoon or evening flakes are possible, and these temperatures will tumble overnight into the 20s. Then they won't be warming up all that much on Thursday, around seasonable levels into the mid to upper 30s for most, low 40s in the southeast, but it will be a rather sunny day for most on Thursday. Back to you, Joe.